Pussy kiss, pussy lick, pussycuddle.com.
Hang on.
And staying true to form, which is this programme is all about, retro and vintage, and just to bang on again about how it's all the rage at the moment, just by magic, we happen to find ourselves in a vintage fair. Follow me, let's see what groovy treats we can find.
You're not having tea. It's not on budget for a cameraman. Oh, go on then. You better have one. You're not having a piece of cake though. Squirty cream. Squirty cream. Oh well, you could but ask. And one more for the cameraman, please. I should make him drink green tea, really. Yes, please, thank you. Actually, you can stop this now, cameraman, because it's boring television. We'll just be like all the other stations. We might as well do a bake-off to carry on like this. Yeah.
Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the tree and make some honey just for me. If you look under the rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy ants, then maybe try a few. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Look for love.
I'm here with Megan, who's done some beautiful retro vintage singing for us. Can you tell me a bit about how you got into singing these beautiful retro vintage songs?
Yeah, my mum and dad, so I'm from Northern Ireland, and my mum...
I couldn't have guessed.
Yeah, just in case you didn't recognise. I always get, whereabouts in Scotland, so people confuse it, but my mum and dad have always listened to all the old, the Rat Pack and Swing and Doris Day and Patsy Cline and all that kind of thing. And I loved it. I love all that music. Anyway, when I moved to London 5 years ago, I just didn't realise that I could sing those songs and people would listen, or, because also a lot of people think that it's an older generation type of thing. And it's not. I mean, in the past few years, it's become a lot more cool to be retro. Yes, it is. And everyone, people my age, are wearing all the vintage bits and they love it. So it's a lot, I don't know.
So you're into the vintage thing in general anyway?
Yeah, I am. And actually my mum bought me this from Twinwood, because I sang at Twinwood there with one of the bands I sing with, Down for the Count. So mum bought me this.
Down with what?
Down for the Count.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said something else.
It's the accent.
No, it's all right. So could you sing when you were younger? I mean, were you singing other songs before you discovered?
Yeah, I mean, so I've always sang, but obviously a lot more of the general function, Valerie and, all the usual kind of songs that you would have at a wedding party or a wedding function or something. But I always sang, so one of my first ones that I always sang was Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And I love it. And so I sing it, I sang it earlier there. And I love it.
And do you watch all those old films?
A few. I'm not massively, I watch a few. It depends.
If you could meet anyone from that era, who would you meet?
I was going to say Patsy Cline, just because my mum was always a huge fan, and that was kind of a big influence from an earlier age. But maybe somewhere like Ella Fitzgerald or something, or Etta James, one of those ladies who are just...
Do you think the ladies then were just more classy in general than now?
Yeah, I mean, it was a whole different era. It was a whole different thing altogether. But I'm kind of glad it's changed around now, because it's so feminine. Like, what you're wearing, it's all very feminine and... I love it.
Soft curves and a bit of glitz and a bit of glam.
Exactly, yeah, and it does make you feel better. When you kind of make an effort and...
So it's healthy. It's healthy, boys and girls. It's healthy to be retro. Look at Megan here. She looks absolutely divine. And she's retro from sparkly toes up to a beautiful little hat there. Megan, thank you very much. And what are you going to sing next?
Oh, I don't know. It's a random pick of the draw. But I sang a little bit of Be My Baby, the Ronettes. And then I sang actually a version of Get Lucky, but a jazz version by Karen Souza.
Oh, interesting.
So I do a little mix at these events as well, because people like to hear, hear it all. So.
Any retro versions of Sex Pistols?
Ooh, not yet. Although, do you know what I'm going to do next? Not here, but All of Me. The John Legend version. There's a fantastic swing. Swing.
Swinging. This swinging thing keeps coming up. I must go swinging one day. I'm missing out here, I think.
You should. I was swinging last night.
You were swinging last night?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you've got the energy. On the dance floor. On the dance floor, boys and girls. Nowhere else. Not that kind of swinging. Stop it with your dirty minds now. She didn't mean that kind of swinging. She meant on the dance floor. Anyway, Megan, I'm going to let you get back to your stage. And thank you very much. And enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you, you too. Thank you so much.
Okay.
So just try and realize, yeah, cool it, fall apart in my backyard. 'Cause let me tell you something, little Bridgie, if you act like that BS, we're working too hard. Well, don't spend your time looking around for something you want that can't be found. If you find out you can live without it, then go along not thinking about it. I tell you something true, the bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you, or they'll come to you, they'll come to you.
Thank you so much. My name is Megan McConnell. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
Pussycuddle.com.